Okay. Hi and good evening everyone. I hope you're all okay. Hope you've had a nice smooth day. Over here, a quick report then. Please know that I'm working on DayZ Bullshittery on its first week of work, so part 15, I think, a continuation of the ancient series based on the number of highlights that I've accrued over the years. This week, my objective, so it's day 4, my objective is to cut together the video, and I think I've succeeded. I'm pretty happy with what's on the timeline. It's about 15 minutes long. And what I've been doing today is I've been going through a sort of phase 2 of the cutting process. So the first part I was just sort of arranging the jokes roughly on the timeline based on what seemed to make sense. And now I'm in the phase 2 where I'm sort of, a second here, a second there, maybe move these visuals so it's a bit smoother. The sort of stuff that you do before exporting it into Adobe After Effects, where it gets harder to do sort of scene by scene cutting when you get into After Effects because it's not really built for it. It's more for visual effects and stuff. Sorry, pardon me one moment. Sorry, just clearing my throat there. Thank you, Mr. Faye. Thank you, Freak. Thank you, Fellfire. Thank you, all of you. So yeah, everything's fine. Just cracking on, really. So the editing is good. Everything's fine. Yes, indeed, Philip. Well, I find it's the easiest way to quickly summarize what I've been doing over the course of the day. So cutting together the next bullshittery, I expect by tomorrow. Well, it depends how quickly I finish the cut, but certainly by Monday, I'll be entering the text and animation phase for the first 5 minutes. It will take me about a day for every 60 seconds of footage on average. So, yeah, with 15 minutes, 3 weeks of work, there you go. So much of June, of course. So everything's fine. Right. What the fuck happened to Luna, Mad Cruiser? Do you mean Lulu? Hang on. She is flopped over here. We went to a local park and we had a good wander around. She's not such a fan of other dogs, unfortunately, so she mostly just sticks next to me and doesn't want to go near other dogs. And we got a certain distance and then she just clearly ran out of energy, so I popped her in the pram. And then, on the way back home, it started raining. In the UK, at long last, it started raining. Lots of speckled rain all over the place, but yeah, it's really broken the heat wave. It's much cooler now, which is lovely. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice indeed. To get rid of that crushingly oppressive heat that we were having. Yeah, as Twitten says, it was like 3 minutes of rain. The lady in the shop said it pretty much evaporated shortly after it hit the ground, frankly. But regardless, yeah. So it does feel like the pressure's off a little bit. Right. Does the pram block the rain? It's got a rain cover, but Lulu has never been in the buggy with the rain cover on, so I'm going to have to familiarise herself with it so she doesn't panic. Yeah, anyway, 1 second. Sorry, just clearing my throat again. Okay, let me just drop straight into RimWorld. I must admit, I'm a little bit tired, so we'll see how we do. It's been a busy day. Yeah. Right. Thank you, Collateral Damage 11 and Mr. Faye. Thank you, both of you. Right. Welcome back to RimWorld. So, to give you an overview on what's happening for those not following this playthrough, we are on this large river here. We've actually moved north shortly after landing because randomly selecting a start location had us crash land in a toxic tile, something I'd never encountered before. So we quickly got our stuff and we moved upriver to find this location, which we've called Hooke's Hold, named after the fiction writer Sir Hooke. He's 71. We're going to say that he's super duper famous for the Hooke series of holo novels, a ultra-violent, sort of like strong, broad-shouldered, big muscular men and women fighting back in the name of humanity type deal. And it's going to become a brutal template for the supremacist, expansionist, proselytizing raider faction that we're being, you see. Ooh, thank you, Maximus Alexis. That's extremely kind of you, Maximus. Thank you for the tier 3. Thank you very much, Maximus. And thank you, Tibble Tobel. Thank you, guys. Right. So what I'm trying to do is the base is, we're starting to get things are a little bit more ship-shape now. So the fields are a bit more formalized. We're putting in some pathways. I was building a pen for the wild boar. Not anything permanent. I'm sure it's going to get torched on the next the next raid or whatever. But right now we've got some wild boar that I'm breeding for some bacon. Also, I'm trying to sort of withdraw away from the river a little bit to free up some of this land for farming. And generally just sort of get the base core established and then surround it with far more sacrificial things, basically, like rooms that we can afford to lose. Yeah. Hi there, Dyslexic. Well, I hope you enjoy RimWorld. I hope you enjoy it indeed. Hang on a minute. Have I told Quebec? Yes, I sent a message to Quebec. We had a guinea pig called Quebec. I decided to see what would happen if I used Go Juice, which is a sort of space marine sort of hyper-stimulant on a guinea pig. The answer is the guinea pig died, and we now have Quebec the guinea pig in a grave over here. Whoops. Thank you, Reaper. That's very kind of you, Reaper. Thank you. So, ex-guinea pig. But I'm sure for a few moments there, the guinea pig was really, really like, whoa. Okay. So, what are you doing, Sir Hook? Off to go fishing? Good. Blue-nosed bear is trying to chop down a tree that's in the way of the build. Yes, please. Yes, if we can get... I'm just making a small prisoner quarters over here. Maybe even the slave quarters. Down here on the workbench, the medieval lordling Egleb is making the last sword, and then after that we're going to be making maces, which I think we should take with us to try and capture people. Thank you, Oskitsafron and Lord of Unicorn. Yes, we're going to be a bit proactive when it comes to getting people. We're going to see if we can go out and capture them. Right. So, Comot's the so quick introductions then. Sir Hook is the elderly author of the Hook Hollow Novel series, and is generally quite frail, but is doing his best, but is the leader of the colony. Blue-Nosed Bear is the sycophantic space janitor, who is doing all the building and everything. Recently, he lost his arm due to an infection. Egleb is a medieval lordling at the age of 20. He handles, the smithing, obviously, and some light work, but his background as a lordling means that he won't do manual labour. Bloodwell has recently joined our ideology, a tribal who came in with nowhere else to go. He is a childhood bully, but he's also a brawler with a burning passion for melee. He's hopefully going to be one of our most powerful assets, I hope. Wandering Bart is rather strange. A 7-year-old boy who wandered in from a tribe of vampire worshippers. We've been trying to knock him out of it. We've been trying to sort of teach him the ways of Hook. Because obviously vampires are degenerates. We need to destroy them. Pythonicus is a slave, one of the tribals who was trying to hunt and kill Wonderbart over there. We killed, we didn't, some merchants who were here at the time, killed his friend, and we captured him and have enslaved him. Comot's over here is a 25-year-old escaped convict who landed with a gunshot in his head, but he's okay. He's still not of our ideologian yet, so we need to convert him. He was also promised a fancy hat in exchange for joining, hence the weird lizard skin hat that he's wearing. Yeah. Why don't I recruit him? Because he's a slave. He's one of the weak. And then again, he's got strong melee abilities. Right. So, over there, so it's nighttime now, it's 1 a.m. So Egleb is currently working on the next mace, I would presume. Yep, the first mace. Okay. Yeah, get some steel maces. Bludgeoning damage, so hopefully we won't kill. I mean, maces can kill, but no bleeding injuries, which means they're generally easier to handle when it comes to medicine. Alright. The ideologian didn't even say anything about non-humans, I just retconned them in. Yeah, well, all of it really. It's all just flavour. Hang on. Oh. But personally speaking, I'm not so... I must admit, so you might have to forgive me here, because whilst I do have a lot of the expansions for RimWorld, I don't necessarily agree with all of them, or feel that they necessarily have a place. It feels like the company has taken lots of things that people favoured as mods, but a lot of the things that people favour of mods are fucking weird. Like Catgirls, for example. Yeah, that probably shouldn't be in RimWorld. It's kind of stupid. But they're in now, so I'm trying to switch them off as best you can, but yeah, it seems kind of stupid to me. Like, it doesn't fit the tone. Alright. If Catgirls are not in Red Dead Redemption, then they shouldn't be in RimWorld. Hang on. Being a Americana twang banjo-y western. I was thinking about that the other day. You know Red Dead Redemption? I played it. Obviously, I'm not critiquing it. That is the nature of the game. The whole nature of the game of Red Dead was about loss and like this mournful experience of the Wild West dying and men who had previously had a place in the world being swept away and sort of paved over by it, essentially. It was this really melancholic experience where at the end of Red Dead Redemption, barely anybody got what they really wanted. In many cases, a lot of people just died, but few people got what they wanted in life, and most people just got a shitty deal. And I finished Red Dead. Obviously, that's the story. That's what they're telling. It's the waning days of the Old West. But I remember finishing it just feeling like it was really quite a memorable but very saddening experience. So when it comes to Red Dead Redemption 2, I'm told that it's not quite the same in tone, but I find myself like, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play more of that. It's miserable. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you have to be in a certain mood, Blue Seer, but like, yeah, it was really miserable. Okay, so in the base, we do need more chairs. Yeah, we're having them built. Yep, just squish the child, why don't you, Pythonicus? Alright. Okay. So it's early morning. Let's get these weapons built. Let's keep building as best we can. Sorry, what's this here? Steel tiles, trying to get the kitchen nice and clean. We do need the, tell you what, let's prioritize the electric stove and try and get some meals made for the journey. Blue-nosed bear, could you please work on the electric stove? We're going to need power conduits through that room as well, along with some lighting. So please put a standing lamp here and here. Okay. So Egleb, keep working on those weapons. Bloodwell, would you kindly bring some resources? Yeah, we need to basically make a nice clean room for food preparation. Okay. So work together on the kitchen, please. Alright. Yep, come on, everyone bring resources. We've got quite a bit of steel stacked up here, so come on in. Leave the actual building, Bloodwell. Just deliver the resources. Let Blue Nose handle all of the building. Right. Thank you, Lord of Unicorn. Thank you, Oskitsophron and Reaper. Thank you for your generosity, everyone. Thank you. Right. What's that noise? It's the kid doing some drawing. He's learning. Floor drawing. Draw designs on the ground using chalk. A cleaner will eventually remove the drawings. Okay. Hi there, Untouched Destiny. You missed the morning stream. Please don't sacrifice me. Have we named you after someone? One of the ball? No. Well, now we just have to sacrifice you. Alright. Do the drawings give beauty? Let's have a look. No difference. Just drawing. Okay. Do I still have ants, Sosi? So of the original 2 ant queens, I'm afraid both of them have died, which is a shame because they would be alive now if it weren't for the There was a mite infestation which I did not properly control due to inexperience, and also I fed them some food which must have been contaminated because it ended up killing most of the workers. So sadly, those queens died, but I do have a replacement queen which is in a test tube next to me, and she's thriving. I haven't got a camera on her yet, but I kind of need to. Yeah, this is a great big queen. Big fuzzy queen.
Big fluffy queen.
Ah, dear. Yeah, she's fine. Right. I also have a big sort of solid glass ant farm to my left, which I'm not going to show you because I don't want to move it and break it. But eventually I'm hoping to put the ants in there. Alright. That floor is taking quite a while to make. Okay. Please focus on the... So hang on, space, beauty, cleanliness, slightly dirty. Yeah, we need to make it pretty nice. Alright. So please work. Oh, I see, we're missing components. We must have gone through the whole stack. Okay. Please send out Komots, the convict, to go and get some more, please. Will this colony ever know the touch of a woman? Maybe. Hopefully. It is a bit of a sausage fest, frankly. Alright. Have I seen what the face of an ant looks like up close? I have indeed. I've got some pretty high magnification... pretty high magnification little lenses that I was using to monitor them, but of course microscopes too. Yeah, they're not so cute like super close, but I think they're quite cute under a magnifying glass. Seeing them clean each other. Hey, sweetie. Okay. Right, so what's that? Egleb's gone to bed. Okay. After you've built the maces, we could probably do with a small handful of combat helmets, please. Simple helmets made out of steel, nonetheless, but make a small batch, please. Okay. Let's also remove weapons from this storage. So gradually we'll start removing one by one the different items and, yeah, basically start putting things on shelves that are compact. Is it a stage light on, Lulu? Nah, just the light from the roof. Just in the room. Alright. Blue-Nosed Bear, if you could work on the standing lamp, please, and then the wall, just in case we have any attackers or anything that could cause issues. Then maybe the steel door, then maybe the power conduit, please. Okay. Oh yeah, we did recently get some cotton as well. That's good. Right, Komots the convict has gone over the river. Watch out for any panthers or anything. There is a panther there. With the dead alpaca that it must have killed recently. Nope, a couple of days ago because it's almost decomposing. Okay, I need to watch out for that. Yeah, get it done quickly, then get out of there, please. That panther could be a risk. Alright. Good. The pen, the wild boar pen, is almost constructed over here. Good, good. Oh, where's the dog gone? She's gone back to her bed. Alright. Yeah, there was another dead bird up there, wasn't there? Yeah, I saw him. Got quite a bit of meat, that's good. Maybe we should stockpile quite a bit of kibble for Pharaoh. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of kibble. That's good. Alright. Okay. So if we were to send an attack, let me have a quick look at the world map. So here we are. We're surrounded by small so 2 people there, 2 people, 2 people. So let's send 3, including both of our brawlers. Right. factions. Yeah, we need to pay attention to the factions. Make sure we go for an enemy faction. So they're only small sites. Contains wood as well. Okay. Light leather and pemmican? Cool, I've never done this before. Never attacked the smaller bases. Okay. So long as it's a quick in and out, because if we get hit by a raid, we could be in trouble without our fighters. Hi there, SWAT Knight. ZF SWAT Knight is in the chat. SWAT, I hope you're well. Yes, as I was saying a while ago, SWAT, the solar panels that have been installed on the roof of this building are wonderful. I'm really, really impressed with them. Thank you for all your advice. Yeah. But in front of me, hang on, where is it? In front of me, I've got this little panelled device which hooks to, it's like wirelessly connected to the smart meter behind me in the next to the fuse box, and it just keeps reading. It alternates between zero, like single-digit watts, or zero. It has no idea what's going on. The building is no longer being powered by the external grid beyond like a tiny, tiny charge. When are we going to open the Ancient Danger to the south? When we have proper weapons. We do not. Alright. Alright, honey bunny. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. Okay. Alright. So Sir Hooke, the elderly author, is trying to tame one of the alpaca. If we can put them in the wild boar pen, that would also be quite useful. Because they have wool that we can shear and sell, if not use, but also if we can slaughter them for their meat, they can give us leather, which is particularly useful in the hot climates. The hell is that thing? Oh, it's a peahen. Okay, so Comot's the convict. Good enough for now, sir. Please bring these components into the base. We need them. Bloodwell. Yes, get that dead alpaca. Maybe... What the hell is that? Dead macaw. Wow, that thing is really killing everything. Alright. Hi there, Eye of Magi. The 3 taming man-eating boomalope crisis. Yes, 2 died, 1 survived, and we've left it the fuck alone. Yes, it did not go well. The subsequent injuries from trying to defeat the enraged boomalopes caused an infected burn on our builder, Blue-Nosed Bear, the space janitor, which unfortunately resulted in the loss of his arm. So no boomalopes and -1 arm. Not good. Before you do that, the pen is almost completed. If we can get that pen finished, that would be lovely, because then we can move all the wild boar out there, because they're currently eating their way through all of the grass there. Oh, there's a tree that's blocking a little bit of the output for the thing. Let's just get rid of that. Alright. Good. A good quality steel mace. A refined club, engineered for efficient swinging and deadly impacts. Okay. Right, we should also research drug production. Do I have a research project? I believe it was plate armor. Notice now the... Oh, no, we don't have anything. Okay. Research drug production, because even, at least... Well, we don't necessarily have to use the drugs ourselves, but selling the drugs as a cash crop could prove a wise thing to do. Hi there, Tiny Essa. Hi there indeed. Ah, good. So the medieval lordling Egleb is now able to convert, or attempt to convert people. So who would be the best choice? Let's have a look at the belief system. So Bloodwell has just joined us. Ah, the child, Wonderbart. With a little bit of prodding, he can almost abandon his vampire-worshipping ways. We should definitely do that. Alright. What's Egleb doing? Good. Finishing the pen. Good, man. Can I not put flooring around the wind farm? Sorry, wait. Flooring around the wind farm to stop trees from growing. Yes, indeed. But currently the wild boar are eating the grass. Stand by. Cargo pods have been detected going through re-entry. Ooh, hello. Someone tried to send a large stack of flake. So, speak of the devil. A flaky white preparation of psychite that can be smoked to induce a short but powerful euphoric state. While it's cheap to produce and extremely pleasurable to use, it is exceptionally addictive. Flake is known for destroying lives, communities, and entire societies. So, as opposed to cocaine, this would be heroin? I think? Is it heroin? Crack? Sorry? Crack. Oh, yes, of course. Crack and crack cocaine. Yeah. This is the cheaper version. So the positives behind it, though, is that it can be, it's very fast to produce, because yayo takes a while, and you get quite a lot of it. So, obviously, the downside, so if you're just selling, doing nothing but selling, and you're not touching the stuff yourself, it can be pretty useful. But, it is extremely addictive. So you better make sure you've got a constant supply. Okay. Go grab it, make sure the dog can't eat it. No one wants a fucking cocaine Labrador. Just make sure that we stick it in a place that the dog can't reach. The freezer will do for now. Who can do it for me? Bloodwell, you're currently researching. Can I have you please cross the river, ford the river, and go and pick up the flake? Give some crack to the guinea pig? Probably could. Probably just die of another overdose. As in, get a new guinea pig. Okay. Egleb is currently researching. We're missing the steel. Okay, looks like we need to get a bit more steel if we're going to... I guess we've used it all. That's a shame. Trying to make the clean flooring in the kitchen for food preparation. Alright. There was quite a lot of steel, to be fair. We need a new source. Hello, new source. I see new source. Let's mark it. Please mine the vein. Can I give it to the child? I fucking hope not. Thank you, Leveritas. That's very kind of you. Almost 5 years. You're very kind, Leveritas. And thank you, Lemon Army and Elias. And Lord of Unicorn. Thank you, all of you, again. And thank you to Suni. Suni? Thank you for your generosity, everyone. Some years ago, I mentioned it before, but I received a notification or a stat or something saying that, obviously I'm sure it's not true anymore, but like this particular channel on Twitch had one of the highest subscriber retention rates or something. Which means I've brainwashed you perfectly well, so thank you all of you. Oh, shit. Sir Hook, the author, just insulted Bloodwell. Not good. The two of them don't like each other because one's lazy and the other one is not. Thank you, Philip the cat. Hi there, Philip. Yes, indeed. Indeed. 124 months. You're extremely kind, Philip. Thank you. Thank you very much, Philip. That's Philip the cat, the prior chief of the, what was it? The Pale Ones. Before the massacre. Wait, is that true? Did I misremember? Or were you the other chief? Thank you, Rui. Thank you very much there, Rui. Thank you. What massacre? So if you have a look below the stream, you'll find on the first tile is a Google sheet which lists all of the. I try to keep it as updated as I can, but it lists all of the colonists who are active and all of them who are dead. The prior sheet called the Pale Ones were a bunch of cave people, and we tried to migrate from the south to the north as part of the sort of role-playing follow the ship signal. And unfortunately, the caravan was ambushed on the way out, and all of the women were massacred because the men stayed behind to cover another one who had a mental breakdown, Psy Angel. He had a mental breakdown and everyone else was trying to cover him, leaving the caravan unprotected. So all of the women were either murdered or dragged off to far worse fates. We actually managed to save one of them years later. Okay. So Hook the author is currently catching fish. I thought I put you back on growing. I guess we have no crops growing. The psychoid's in the nice fertile ground, but it will still take a while to grow. Okay. Yes, indeed, Omicron. So I'll try and keep it up to date, but it will show the adventures and the eventual fates of these people, if you ever wanted something to read. Who didn't I save 3 times in a row? Is that Bluefist? We had a wimp. He was rubbish. He was so rubbish that we got multiple attempts to please save me, and we're like, oh, the radio's breaking up. Can't hear him. Okay, so Hook, you're grumpy because you're ravenously hungry. All right. Where's Comot's the convict? Waking up to get some delicious and nutritious mashed potatoes and liquefied alpaca meat. Once you've had your meal, could you please go north to try and get more steel so we can build more maces and more hats before we go on our away mission? Where's Blue Nose Bear? After your meal, could you please attempt to build the cooking station because we need to prepare some food for the journey? Nope, you're going to go for a walk. Yeah, have your walk, and then when you finish, please work on the stove. Alright. Pythonicus the Slave is currently harvesting some potatoes. Good, good. Wanda Bart is currently with Egleb, the medieval lordling, learning about stuff. What are they learning about? Fabric varieties, apparently. Good, good. While you're there, now is no better time. He is at that young, impressionable age. You should brainwash. I mean, you should convert him. So, Egleb, the medieval lordling, turns around and goes, listen, Wanda Bart, you know those vampires that you venerate? Yeah. The kid's like, they're all degenerates. Oh, yeah, they're all degenerates. And we hate them. You hate them too, don't you, Wanda Bart? Yes, I hate them, he says. I hate them. Well done. You will learn to hate. The child has been converted to the ideals of the Hand of Hooke. Being a child, he doesn't know that it's science fiction in a novel. He's never seen a hollow novel. Alright. Yes, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Those vampires that you like? Yeah? They're betas. And we don't like betas. No. So we're saying that for the sake of so their leadership roles have stupid names like Alpha and Sigma or whatever. Within the context of their religion, it's like it's like awe-inspiring, but to everyone else they sound like pillars. So Sir Hook is the supreme alpha. Egleb is the shaman role, so he's the Sigma speaker. Again, they sound like twats. Okay. Indeed, I already have, Philip. I've discovered that with the dev mode, I can go into edit mode for the ideal religion, and therefore I have customized it. I haven't really... Sorry, there was one thing that I fiddled on this list. I'm not sure. I can't remember what it was. I changed something to be more in line with what we do. I cannot remember what it was. I'm so sorry. But yes, all I've done is really change the copy. So the Hand of Hooke. So Sir Hook. And the narrative. We did it. We have tamed an alpaca. Who would like to be an alpaca? Alright. Let's go with Mad John, my accountant. Is it 2 N's, Mad John? Where are you? Two D's, 1 N. Whoopsie, fuck. Hang on, 2 D's, 1 N. Mad John, my accountant, is now an alpaca. There we go. Okay, then. Umbra wants to know why my accountant watches the streams. It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know what's going on there. Did I know that alpacas are used as livestock guard animals? I did not. I thought they were the livestock. Tiny Esther says, I'm furry enough for it. Oh no, I see. Mad John is saying it. Don't make it weird. Also, don't get bitten by that cobra. Okay. The pen is not enclosed. Where are you going? You're off to grab some steel. Don't do that, you're the builder. Let other less important haulers bring it to you. So, Comot's the convict. What are you doing? Visit... Comot's is paying his respects to Quebec the guinea pig that we knew for all of 3 hours before we overdosed it with go juice as a joke. Yes. Silently thinking about his life. Go get some fucking steel. And then go mine some steel. It's your job. Alright. Oh, we've got quite a bit of fish. Nice. Oh, look. There's alpaca that are closer. Tame those. You're old. Don't keep walking all the way up there. Right. So, Hook, why are you still grumpy? Low recreation. Play some chess. Try to relax. Alright. Where's the slave, Pythonicus? Pythonicus, the tribal slave, is currently working in the doobly-doo, in the field. Would you kindly go and chop down some more trees? Because we probably... No, we've got plenty stockpile. Blue-nosed bear, don't worry about that. Have the slave do it. You go work on... Oh, we need pigskin. Go work on those chairs. Pythonicus, please cut down this tree. Blue-nosed bear only has one arm after his infection, so he's struggling to chop down the tree. Also, we don't have enough pigskin currently. I was going to make the enclosure for the wild boar out of pigskin as a warning. Don't defy us or we'll turn you into this. Just go with plain leather for now then. Well, seems like waste. Is there just... Hang on. Furniture, structure. Surely we can just use cotton or something. Yeah, just use cotton. The leathers are going to be very useful in this biome. Keep us nice and cool with big leather hats and dusters and stuff. Oh really? The school desk requires 2 chairs. Good to know. Well, we're making a batch of them now. Right. Yes, indeed. Listening to Q's stream earlier, he had some nut allergy incident. Oh, fuck. Did he? Oh, John. Oh, God. Yes, it turns out that Quebec has a nut allergy, which is concerning because I believe twice now I've sent him Christmas gifts with nuts in them. And I don't know why I didn't remember this fact, because he has mentioned this multiple times, which makes it look really dodgy, like I'm attempting to murder my clanmate and friend. I think I just absent-mindedly just went, chocolates, yeah. Yes. Also, one time I sent Alistair a gift of cheese, like a selection of cheeses. I think it might have been Christmas. I can't remember. It was something. And only for him to tell me later that he hates cheese. And I was like, oh shit, sorry, I didn't know. So, of course, the next year I sent him a t-shirt saying I love cheese. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I didn't remember. I'm so sorry. I know. How can you hate cheese? What the fuck is wrong with him? Alistair, what the fuck is wrong with you? Weirdo. Cheese is amazing. Okay. Yes, not in a burrito, though. Fuck you. Eggleb is currently butchering a parrot. Okay. Right, so what am I doing now? Well, we're preparing to go out, aren't we? Oh, good. We have a relatively clean-ish kitchen, but let's make sure it's proper. Yeah. So make sure it's full. What does it say? So currently dirty. Okay, we'll need to remedy that. Wonderbark, could you please clean up around the kitchen? Thank you. Move this dining chair here. Slightly dirty. Yeah, it needs to be nice and... Yeah, we can't afford food poisoning on the journey. Ah, Sir Hook has successfully tamed another alpaca. Another female, though. Who would like to be an alpaca? Alright. Let's go with... Let's go with... Dark Youngling. Dark Youngling, the alpaca. Welcome aboard, Dark Youngling. Whoopsie. I'm fucking... Right, please put Dark Youngling in the pen. Right, let's also start moving our animals outside. Also, there's a random peahen in there. So please move all of the animals from this enclosure and put them out there. Because there's not enough roughage in there. Again, if this pen gets blown up, it's fine. Right, Egleb is currently watching the sunset. I'm looking forward to getting my telescope out again and having a good look. I want to go for a drive with my telescope. Alright. Let's also chop down these trees because they're a bit in the way. Let's also put down a few sandbags or barricades or something. Make them out of limestone. How should we do this? Here and here. Then go sandbags, make them out of probably cloth for now. Right. Good, good. Yes, indeed. And Duckslayer sent me a picture earlier. He said that he's in the wrong career because he went to a restaurant and they had a cheese wizard. They had a gentleman with a large, I think it was like a rolling platter or something. I'm sure Duck can explain it better. With a large selection of cheeses, and he said his job was to guide you on your cheese journey. And I think I responded, unemployable, or least useful note on your CV. Cheese wizard? It's cheese. You put it on the fucking food and you eat it. Cheese fucking wizard. Good. Excellent quality, 2 excellent quality chairs. Let's get them, well, dotted around really. Slide one onto Bloodwell. Slide one in front of the smithy. Nope, just gonna go to bed. Okay, well, Bloodwell's gonna have to do it himself then. Let's go. Move them around. Still haven't done that fucking wall. Well done. Pythonicus the Slave is going to bed. Before you go to bed, can you please deliver the resources? I specifically told our builder, Blue Nose Bear, to fix that wall before he went to bed. He just ignored me. Oh, I see. If you don't know which cheese goes with which wine, that's a job for the cheese wizard. I'm with you. I'm probably going to be very uncultured there, because I'm not really a wine drinker, or a restaurant goer, really. I think I'm just, low class in that regard. Just give me some cheddar, whatever. Give me some cheddar and some toast and a cheese slicer, I'm fine. Well, you don't have a girlfriend, of course. Oh, really? Is that what's going on? Is that what's going on? Right. I understand. Okay, so Comot's the convict is... Yeah, so it's the night shift now. So Egleb and Bloodwell, so Egleb being a feudal lordling and Bloodwell being a tribal bully, they're both night owls, so they're working together in the workshop. So making another mace. How many do we need? 3 more maces. Yeah, do we need that many? We probably don't necessarily need that many. Maybe make 1 more... Wait, wrong one. Make 1... Oh, sorry. 2 more maces. Make 1 more mace, and then 3 helmets. Because obviously we need to go and attack people for prisoners and stuff. Right. So, what are we... Yeah, we're researching drug production. I'm frightened of a potential sleeping... What is it? Sleeping disease or something. We need a proper... we need a infirmary. A nice sterile infirmary with nice artwork and stuff. That people can stay long term if they get malaria. Plus, if we can grow some psychoid, we can get some drugs. If we can get some drugs, we can sell some drugs. And if we can sell some drugs, we can buy a television, which we can put in the infirmary. Alright. Forging swords is also a great way to level crafting, yeah? It's also a great way to unite the peoples of Gondor. What was it? I think I was watching the behind the scenes once again for Lord of the Rings. But you know the scene where they're reforging the sword, special sword that Agent Smith reveals from his robe. It's like, you will be the special man king, whatever, to Aragorn. I'm sure that's a quote. But when they did the scene where the elves were reforging the sword, it's like those two elves were like the prop guys, weren't they, or something? They were like the Weta Workshop prop guys. Having a cameo. I was like, ah. Yeah, Narsil, that's the one. The fucking stabby sword that you know, stabbed, what's his face on the mountain of Mount Doom. Right. When is Rings of Power Season 3 coming out? I have to watch Season 3. I have to watch Season... I understand now. I understand what people mean by hate watching. It's a trash fire. I want to watch more of it. It's cancelled? Fuck off. No, it's not Red Dragon. Rings of Power, the Lord of the Rings Amazon thing. It's so bad. I'm not even a Lord of the Rings guy. It's so bad. This year? Yes! Yes! Okay. Yeah, if you haven't seen it because it's crap, watch it because it's crap. Just get drunk with a friend and watch it and just take the piss. That being said, Season 2 of Rings of Power, I will have one take, Season 2 of Rings of Power, watch the dwarf shit. I'm sure if you're into Lord of the Rings, the dwarf shit is heresy, but if you don't give a fuck, the dwarf shit is actually quite interesting. Because it's the whole accidentally waking up the whatchamacallit thing, with the big wings and the flame and all that. And that whole bit with the king going mad because he's got one of the Rings of Power and it's affecting his brain. I thought it's quite good actually. I rather like that. The fact that he was constantly needed to dig deeper. It's like, father, put down the pickaxe or whatever. And he won't. He just refuses. He just won't stop digging. It's good. I like that bit. It was good. Okay, right, so we're all awake now. Right, so, yeah, Blue Nose Bear, the space janitor and main builder, could you please finish the wall here? So it's a limestone wall, but the reason for that is I'm trying to up the cleanliness stat of the kitchen here. It's currently slightly dirty. I need it to be pristine to minimize the chance of food poisoning. Clean. Wonderful. Okay, so could we now try to cook some meals which will last a little bit longer than just, yeah. Oh, look, baby food. So make some simple meals. Any type, doesn't matter, just make some simple meals. And then we'll stack them and send them with the away team. Okay, well, who's going to do that for one? Cooking, who has the greatest skill? Commots with a skill of 4, Sir Hooke with a skill of 5. Sir Hooke, if you wouldn't mind, after your meal. Okay. We need to get the animals outside in their pen. Can the child do it? No, not currently. Comots the convict is up north getting some steel. Pythonicus the slave. Would you mind? Not assigned to handling. Who's assigned to handling? Anyone? Bloodwell. If you wouldn't mind stopping research and going to... Yeah, go rope the wild boar and put them in the outside pen. Painty says, here's my hour-long review of Andor with slides, also Soviet. Go watch Gnome Shit. Their whatchamacallit is neat and the dude who wants to dig and dig and dig. Yeah. Andor was so good. Andor was so good. Andor was so good it made me hate Star Wars and not want anything to do with it. That's how good Andor was. Wait, where are the other wild boar? Is that all of them? Must be. Why are they so small? I guess they're not. Alright, there we go. Good. Okay, so it looks like we do need to extend the pen a little bit. They'll eat through all of that fairly quickly. But there shouldn't be a problem. Again, it's just cheap wood, and if the pen gets destroyed in a raid, it's just cheap wood. We'll just replace it. No problem. Okay. So Sir Hooke is off to go do animal taming. I'm just going to override that for the moment, please, Sir Hooke. So tone that down. Cooking is your top priority, please. Alright. Another good quality chair is available. Let's go put that in the dining room. Carnage says, I'm rewatching the entirety of Andor. You did this to me. Yep. Enjoy. Alright. Yep, come on in. Deal with the alpaca later. Okay. So, yeah, where's Egleb? You're sleeping. Good, you've got one pork. So make 2 additional helmets. So Bloodwell is going on the away mission. So Bloodwell the bully with his sword. We'll also have them bring maces as well. We'll swap over based on what we see. Egleb the send Bloodwell and Comots the convict, both with swords and maces. So Comots, you're gonna have to leave your when you get back, can you please wear this helmet? We'll leave your decent hat behind. And who's the third one? Should we send the child as a joke? No, we need to send someone with a gun. It's got to be Blue Nose. Right. Plus, Blue Nose is a doctor, so, well, has a little bit of medical skills, so if anyone gets hurt. Can I give the child a gun? Is that a thing? Give the child a gun. Why not? What could possibly go wrong? If I see any vampires, I can shoot them. There you go, here's a revolver. Don't hurt yourself. Can I have him shoot the revolver indoors? Hang on. I can. Right. There we go. Do I see now why they added children? Yeah. What would be the worst weapon you could give a child in RimWorld? Of all the weapons. Molotovs? Doomsday launcher? Bigger than him. Thank you, Eba. Yeah, the orbital laser. Yeah. The remote control for the orbital laser battery. There we go. So Hooke is making... Yeah, so prepare a whole bunch of meals and we'll stockpile them over here. Alright. Can we make any sort of armor? No, not really. Yeah, we don't quite have the crafting skill to make the plate armor. Okay, so we're almost ready. We're almost ready to go. Let's put down a caravan hitching spot, which will be here. Alright. Blue Nose has the shotgun. Yeah, we'll all be kind of close range, though. Oh, yeah, wear capes. Yeah. Should we wear... Shall we wear capes? A long cape of elegant design. It hangs over one side of the torso. How much fabric does it require? 80 fabric. It's quite a lot of fabric, to be honest. It's quite a lot of fabric. What do we have? We've got bison wool. It's probably going to be warm. We do have cotton. Alright. Hang on. Make 3... Yeah. Cotton capes. There we go. Alright. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah. So I was looking on my phone at the cameras outside. Nothing. Thank you, Cool Lane. Thank you for subbing, Cool Lane. For those who are not sure what they're looking at, you're looking at a colony of 7 men. It's a bit of a sausage fest. Who are making a raider supremacist sort of enslaving faction. What's this? A new quest. You've learned of an ancient complex nearby that is said to contain ancient treasure. You can break in to collect the loot inside. Be warned, these kind of structures can contain a variety of threats. In addition, your activity at the complex might draw unwanted attention. I think we need some decent armor and maybe a couple of decent guns before we try that. But yes, so we are a bunch of raiders. Quick introduction. Sir Hooke is an elderly author who penned the Hooke series of hollow novels, which we're basing our brutal raider lifestyle on. Blue Nose Bear is a space janitor. Egleb is a medieval lordling. Bloodwell is a former bully and tribal. Wonderbart is a 7-year-old boy. Pythonicus is a slave, and Komots is an escaped convict. So we're working so it's going to be this sort of strong defeats the weak type thing. Let's also make sure that we got a few places to keep slaves and prisoners when we take them. Pythonicus' bedroom over here is probably the best candidate. But we're going to be building like a slave quarter over here. Or something, whatever we're going to build here. What's that? Big doors, cool. I've never had big doors before. So is that gold? What the fuck? Wood and gold. Gold doors? Yikes. Put down a limestone door here, please. What's Blue Nose doing? You're currently working on an art bench. Yeah, good shout, good shout. What's going on there? Egleb is making some kibble. Good, good. Looking at the freezer, we don't have a huge amount of food. Oh, should be fine. Why is there an alpaca in the field over here? That's Mad John. Who put Mad John in the fucking potato field? Mad John's having fun, but get him the fuck out of there. Put him in with the rest of the animals. Alright. And also, Pythonicus is getting more trees. Extend the pen. Alright. Have a quick check for any dangerous wildlife that we don't know about. There's a panther over there. It's far enough away that it shouldn't be a problem. There's a panther there, also far enough away that it shouldn't be a problem. We'll try to tame the tortoise when we can. Lots of boomalopes have entered the area, but sadly, we cannot easily tame them. It's too dangerous. Alright. Egleb, the medieval lordling. You're off to go get some steel. Enough steel to make another helmet for the journey. Alright. Yes, indeed. Auto-slaughter the animals when they reach a certain size will be very useful. Okay. Blue Nose Bear, would you kindly... You're currently making some beds, which is lovely, but could you please work on this, whatever this is going to be, like a slave quarter, prisoner area. Major break risk. Eglev, he's upset because he wants special clothing because he's the Sigma speaker. A visage mask. What the hell is that? Ooh. A visage mask. A hard facial mask that resembles a stylized face. Cool. Yeah, get one of those. What does it require? Wood or metal? Not much of it either. Maybe make one out of uranium. Don't lick it. Okay. Requires 15. We've only got 12. Damn. 150 silver, maybe. Why not? Make it out of silver. That'll be a look, wouldn't it? Your mood is also quite low. Alright. Sorry, you're in pain. Why are you in pain? Oh. Your right eye has a scratch and you've got a scar on your arm. Okay, make sure we're not eating the meals. I think someone just ate a couple of meals. We'll need to prep those. So go here to... Oh, good. So paste, 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 paste. Please make sure we're just eating paste. Yes, it will consume 150 silver, though, so... Right. So Egleb is working on 2 helmets. There we go. There we go. Job done. Good quality one. Very good. Okay, let's put that on. So Commots the Convict already has his helmet. Bloodwell, what are you wearing there? We've got a plasteel flak helmet, which is even better, so you keep that one. So Blue Nose, when you wake up, go and wear that steel helmet. That's our 3-man raiding team. They're armed. They've got their equipment. We've got the medicine. 7 meals is plenty. Okay. So in the morning, I suggest we sally forth. Maybe take a bit of ambrosia for the mood. Hopefully it doesn't go south. I mean, there's only 2 enemies, so... Hi there, Helio. Hi there indeed. Hope you're well. Okay. Oh, good. Pythonicus came in with some more ambrosia. Good man. Sir Hook is currently wearing a flak vest. Yeah, can we give that flak vest to somebody? Alright. Smog. It's not the highest difficulty, it's the one below. Good. Good man. Egleb has finished cooking, although those might not be the best choice. Your meat, yeah, your skill isn't that great. Alright, so in the morning we'll get prepped and we'll go. So where are we going? That's the question. We want to go capture people as part of our slaver lifestyle. So factions. What are the options? So nearby, very nearby, a logging work site with wood. 8 days left until they move on, belonging to Northeast Everia. Everia? The Cancer Men. Ugh. Wait, they need to be human. They can't be degenerate mutants. So, hang on. Let's have a look at the factions. Okay, they're neutral. Shit. Neutral Architect Worshippers. What about the other ones? Cannibal Tribe. Am I blind? Sorry, who are these guys? The Cancer Men. It can be a small faction, check the quest thingy. Oh, really? The Cancer Men. Who are they? A small independent group. You can attack them without any broader diplomatic consequences. Okay. And the other one? Yeah, they're currently not enemies of us, so let's be careful not to make enemies of people that could be potential friends. Okay. There we go then. We're attacking the cancer men. So we accept the mission? We don't have to. Okay. That's where we're going. Looks like it's a toxic site though, so we can't linger. Extreme pollution. So we can't linger there for too long. So we get in, make the attack, leave. 2 days left? We better hurry then. Better hurry. Right. What's the time then? 3 in the morning. Right. We'll make it. We should make it. It's only a few hours journey. Okay. Give him a couple of hours more. More sleep. Well, Bloodwell's currently awake. Where's Blue Nose? It should be enough, to be honest. A couple more hours. Alright. Alright, go get your food, guys. Right, on your feet, guys, let's go. So the raiding team, get your shit. Go and have some ambrosia. No time for digging, come and get food. I'll force you to eat one of the meals. Well, I don't need to. You'll eat on the way if you need to eat. Okay, so let me get the caravan together. So, hunting work site of the cancer men, send caravan. So, about 7 hours travel time, or however long 0.7 is out of the day. Okay? We send Comots the escaped convict, Blue Nose Bear the space janitor, and Bloodwell the bully. Okay, no one else. Travel supplies. Let me specify, please. Please bring the stack of 7 simple meals prepared by prepared by Sir Hook. Don't bother with the raw food. Maybe a little bit of raw food because one of us is prissy about eating raw food. Herbal medicines. Please bring a stack of 10. Leave the proper medicines behind. Leave the fish. Okay. Mass. Do we need anything else? I think we're okay. What about items? Weapons. Bring spare weapons. So bring 2 steel maces, just in case we want to switch over to maces. No, we don't have any pack animals. Okay. I think that's it. Let's send them. Okay. That's not much food, for real. That's only because their permissions don't let them eat it. It's fine. They got plenty of food. Okay, switch over to eat anything. Here we go. The colonists will gather the items. Hopefully they'll be okay. This is my first raid. I've never done this before. Alright, here we go. Be quick on your feet. So there's Comots the convict. Another simple helmet ready to go. Blue Nose Bear, you need to be wearing a helmet. You're going into a fight. Finish your meal. There we go. Then go put on that good helmet. Quickly. Oh, they're off. Right. Do they have everything they need? Seems so. Good luck, gentlemen. Sir Hook is still asleep. He doesn't see them slip out. His protege and 2 tribals off there to go and fight the weak. Off they go. So they're making their way across the overworld. They'll be there in half a day. They'll be moving through the toxic zone. So don't stay in there for too long. Okay. Fingers crossed. One time, years ago, I think it was with Was it the Ice Cats or something? It was a playthrough long ago. I sent like a team of 4 and they were wiped out. It was one of those like special quest ones, not like a prisoner raid or anything. That sucks. The AI behaved unexpectedly. They basically bum rushed me and I wasn't ready for them. We were annihilated. Oh yeah, the base is 3.5 men. Can someone get my accountant out of the bloody potato field? Sir Hook, can you please take that alpaca over to the rest of the alpaca? Alright. What's the child doing? Nature running. Off we go. See, I mentioned the other day, I mentioned this, me watching all of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. Now, if you've not seen Star Trek Deep Space Nine, I do recommend giving it a watch. I was recommended, but basically I'd never really seen Star Trek. The only thing I knew about Star Trek would be like the odd episode here and there, a bit of Star Trek Voyager back in the day. I wasn't really a Trekkie. And the stuff that the YouTube channel Red Letter Media banter about when they talk about Star Trek and all that. But I decided to sit down and watch the entire thing, and it was amazing. Apparently it was the best Star Trek ever made, and I was just so impressed by the show. Like all 7 seasons of it. It was one of these shows where it started a bit wibbly in places, a few filler episodes of silly shenanigans, but over the time as the seasons went on, the sort of it did the whole grew a beard thing where the characters got really established, they got their shtick, and then like multi-season story arcs began, and it was really fascinating. But there was this one particular cool story to just waffle about, where essentially one of the characters in one of the prior episodes, so there's this great big war that they're fighting against this competing empire, and one of the characters is like this diminutive small alien, and he's sort of like self-conscious of the fact that his alien species don't get any respect, and they're called the Ferengi. They're all like greedy capitalists and no one really likes them. And he tries to sign up for Starfleet to sort of buck expectations and make something of himself. And in this war, he gets wounded. He gets really, really wounded. He ends up, I think, having his leg blown off. They grow it back or sew it back or something. But, oh, hang on. Oh, we're getting toxic build-up initial. Is this a good idea? Who is that? Bloodwell. Okay, I need to watch this situation carefully. Anyway, so he gets really badly wounded, and it was quite cool because the episodes afterwards show him sort of dealing with this life-changing injury, because he comes back and he's like really broken. He's sort of like he's withdrawn and he's refusing to speak to his colleagues, and they're all sort of trying to make him cheer up and feel better. But for him, it was like his worldview had been shattered. But in the episode, he basically withdraws to the holodeck. And in the holodeck, there's this program that was made, this weirdly intelligent program who hides his intelligence behind like a facade of like this saxophone sort of jazz singing, like smooth bar singer. What was his name again? I can't remember. Fuck, it'll come to me. It's been like a few months since I've seen the show. Fontaine, was it Fontaine? Vic Fontaine, that was it. Yeah. Anyway, what was really fun is that Vic Fontaine is this uniquely intuitive program. He can see what's going on. He uses innuendo and all that. And Nog was sort of going around limping on this cane. He didn't need the cane. It was a psychological injury, you see. And all of a sudden, this Ferengi comes in, sort of like PTSD'd from the war. And he immediately doesn't mention it. The hologram, instead, takes him to Las Vegas. Casinos, baby, and singing. What does he do instead? He's like, the hologram is like, I don't know how to do my space taxes. Like, sorry, he doesn't say this. He's like, I don't know how to do my casino taxes, man. I'm struck. And of course, Nog is like, I'm good with that. I'm good with numbers. And so he's basically giving him like a softball task to take his mind off his injury. And then, like, there was another bit where he's leaning on the cane and he won't let go of the cane. So the Vic hologram is like, hey, I got you this cane from Frank Sinatra. It's got a cigarette lighter in the head, so don't lean on it. It's made of glass. You'll break it. And it's like, I see what you're doing here. He's sort of quietly being like almost like a counselor, taking care of this PTSD-riddled officer. It's clever. It was really, really clever. In the context of casino managing and smooth jazz, he's sort of helping him with his And at one point, like, the ship's counselor is... Shit. SovietWomble is going for a sad wander. It's fine. At one point, the ship's counselor is like, he can't stay in that holodeck. He literally goes... Sorry, she goes into the holodeck and speaks to the hologram. And he can't stay here. He's got to be outside. And he's like, well, according to Starfleet regulations 4289, he's allowed to pick the holodeck as his recovery location if he wants. And she's like, how do you know that? I must have overheard it in the bar or whatever. You know, he's totally, like, secretly on Nog's side. It's really cute. And he does. This fucking smooth jazz singing hologram helps him out of his PTSD hole. It's great. Yeah, it's a hard recommend. DS9 if you wanted something cool to watch. All right. Hi there, Doogie. What's the time? Probably another half an hour, 45 minutes tops. I want to see how this raid goes. So for those who are not familiar with what's going on, I've sent a 3-man attack team through the toxic biome so they can't stay here long. Otherwise, they're going to start suffering some penalties. On the way back, we'll have them get straight into the tropical rainforest and avoid this shit. So in and out, like lightning. In front of us, for the next 1.3 days, are 2 men working in this hunting site. They're hunting. We're closing in on them. Let's see what happens. Should have taken an alpaca or 2. Yeah, good point. Well, we're learning. Pythonicus, you are miles away from everyone else. So is Vic sentient or following his programming? I think it's left vague. Alright. Here we go, quickly. So the toxic buildup is still initial. Thank you, Enix. Thank you very much, Enix. What's the time? So it's the evening. Weapon accuracy will be greatly reduced, which could help us because we're melee. Thank you, Enix. Okay, generating map for a new encounter. Here we go, we're here. Oh, shitting hell, that's the pollution. Oh, it's not everywhere, that's good. Okay, so that's the pollution overview. Let me switch that off. Okay, so for those just joining the stream, I've sent 3 of my warriors. So Comot's the convict, Bloodwell the bully, and Blue Nose Bear the space janitor. Odd one out. So we're here looking for 2 men. They must be hiding in there. Okay, well it is the night. Oh no, over there. Oh, look at that. Jesus, that's really? Is that where they are? Okay, I don't know. Let's go then. Start moving. So we're the raid. We're their raid. Oh, look, there they are. Okay. Get out of the pollution and take stock of the situation. Okay. I see, we can tell where the pollution is, where the trees are rotted. Gotcha. So what's that? Is it a human? No. They're both genetically modified. Damn. I was hoping to capture... Well, they can still be slaves and executed, I suppose, or sold. No, I don't think we're going to be keeping non-human slaves. Unless they're really good. A greedy pyromaniac. Neither of these people are. One has a pistol, the other has a knife. Okay. So it's an 18-year-old girl and a 16-year-old girl. Oh, this could be kind of dark. Okay. 3 men run out of the darkness with blades. What happened to the maces? Let's keep our options open here. Who's got the maces? Steel mace, quickly. Right, Comots. Switch over to that mace, please. Equip the steel mace. There we go. And then pick up the gladius, but don't... Hang on. Where's the other one? Right. Equip that, and then pick up gladius. Right, here we go. So we switched over to blunt weapons. Move up. Right. So the 18-year-old girl, sorry, the 16-year-old with the pistol notices shapes in the shadow. She fires at one and misses. Take cover quickly behind the building. Her accuracy is greatly reduced in the darkness. Okay. So that one has a knife over there. How close can we get? I'm pulling away. Can we go through the building? Can we push our way in? Is that a thing? This is cool. I like this. Comots, can you... Oh, there's a physically tree in the way. Melee attack the door. Oh, I see. The moment we attack, they come for us. Just check that it's not hidden reinforced. What is this over here? Steel giblet cages. Grim. Okay, move then. Yep, careful. Okay, blue nose, take a shot. A headshot on the 18-year-old. Shooting her nose clean off. Again. Okay, you two turn around. Blue nose bear fall back. Okay. Shit, just got stabbed. Quickly. Right, so blue nose bear took a stab wound in the leg. Shit, Comot's just got shot. Okay, careful. She's nearly down anyway. Okay, take a prisoner. Take a prisoner. Let's go, quickly. Shit! Comot's got really fucked up there. Okay, that one's down. Okay, fuck it. Just shoot her. Go there. Comot's, you back away. You're fucked up. Shit, headshot. Oh, God. Yeah, he's really hurt. Stunned. Okay, very good. Is she gone? Nearly. Hold your fire, blue nose bear. Okay, take her down. She's down. Okay, we're safe. So the 18-year-old is dead. They're both dead. They're both dead. Comots, you got really fucked up there, man. You multiple shots. Yeah, we need to get you patched up quickly. Okay, let's open up this door. We'll get ready to reform the caravan. Okay. So melee attack, open up this door, get you in there, get you patched up. What the hell? 5 dead gorillas? What? What? 5 dead gorillas and a butcher table. What were they doing? What the fuck were they doing here? Okay. Let's just get you on the ground. Get your wounds patched up, both of you. Right, you go there quickly. Right, let's go, go, go. Yeah, we need to leave fairly soon, but we'll just, yeah, just be a little, so long as we get the blood patched up. Hang on. The bleeding injuries patched up. Lulu wants to go outside. 1 minute. Okay, well there's a whole bunch of gorillas, which we could probably butcher for their leather, I guess. Kind of grim. Right, please start patching up Comots. So tending to. Are you using the medicine? Use the decent medicine, please. Where is the herbal meds? Do we have herbal meds? Someone has herbal meds. Here they are. Okay, drop those herbal meds. Use the herbal meds. Okay, get yourselves all sorted. Get the beer, also a good idea. We'll get the beer. I'm pretty sure I can just click reform and then select whatever I want, I think. There's a solar power panel. We should see if we can carry it. Go and claim it. Bloodwell, you are not injured. Please go investigate. It is in the toxic fallout, though, so take the long way round. Don't touch it and don't lick it. Go around this way. Right. And who has the best, hang on, cooking or whatever? Comots, but you're pretty fucked up. See if you can butcher the gorillas for any meat that we can carry back. Right. We need to get back quickly, though, because obviously the base is defenseless. Okay. Yep, lesson learned. Bring some haulers. I wasn't expecting a whole bunch of dead gorillas. One of them has a gas mask. Is that a thing? Wool face mask. You're right, a gas mask. I've never seen one of those. It prevents toxic gas irritants from entering through the eyes and the mouth. Massive resistance to toxic environments. Holy shit, I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. So Bloodwell the bully, advance this way, claim that door and see if we can go straight in. Claim that solar panel and see if you can pick it up. Okay. Go. Yeah, get those injuries just patched up. Right. So open the door. What's in here? Another door. Claim that as well. Let's go. Ah, 2 beds. 2 beds, cooling. What's that? Standing lamp. Claim that. Do we need to claim everything? A fire foam popper. Okay. Can you open that thing? What happens if we open one of these? It's a corpse, right? Not a person. Contains a dead body. Another settler. Yeah. Wait, is their clothing tainted? Yeah, it's all tainted. Okay. Thank you, Lukai. That's very kind of you, Lukai. Thank you for the 2 years, Lukai. And thank you, Enix. Thank you very much. Okay, let's just take what we need and get the fuck out of here. So, claim everything. Claim that fire foam popper. If we can carry it, that'll be fantabulous. Can we uninstall it? And also... I thought we could uninstall a solar generator. Guess we can't. Oh well. Alright. Yeah, so Comots, once you're bleeding, injury, major break risk. Blue Nose Bear. Yes. Serious pain and very tired. We'll get you in the bed over here then. Right. Bloodwell has already gone to bed. Okay. How are your injuries, Comots? So long as we've dealt with all of your major injuries. Maybe have a beer, or are you a teetotaler? You're a teetotaler, you won't touch it. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, please tend to yourself with the herbal meds. Get that injury sorted. And then Comots, I know you need to sleep because you're tired and hungry. Please instead have a quick bite to eat. So consume this simple meal. And then could you butcher as many of the gorillas as possible? See if we can carry as much meat as possible. Pemmican, that'll keep longer. Right. Maybe take their skulls as well. If we can. Is the gorilla hide worth it? I don't know. Let's have a look. Okay, very good. Could you please extract their skulls? A coma child, grim. There we go. Okay. What are you doing? Yeah, go rest. Right, Comots. So we need to go get ready to go quickly. Can we add a job? So claim the butcher table. Add a job to pretty much butcher creatures always. So do forever. And just drop the meat on the floor. And we need to get going quickly. Alright. Yeah, Comots is pretty wounded. Quite a few gunshots there. Okay, what are you doing? Oh, they're already working on one gorilla. Is it going to take too long? Do a few of them. I don't know how much we can even carry. Right. Yeah, go rest. Try to ease up on your your mood there. Right. Yeah, major break risk with blue-nosed bear. So what sort of leather does it provide? I presume light leather based on that. Yes, light leather. So lightweight, thin leather, probably harvested from a small animal. Not as protective as the thicker leathers. Okay, well still. Alright. Quite a bit of meat as well. Would you eat gorilla meat though? Like in real life, would you eat gorilla meat? I wouldn't. Ugh. It's like eating people. Only if I was starving. Yeah, to be honest, if you're in an emergency situation, then lots of things, like morality quickly goes out the window for the sake of survive, you know? But yeah, if there's alternative foods available, I don't think I'd eat an ape. Seems horrid. They're kin. Okay. Comots, unlike yeah, you are not a teetotaler. So can you stop and have a beer? Oh no, your ideology prevents you from drinking beer. How horrid! Would a gorilla eat you first if he were starving? I don't know actually. Are they opportunistic carnivores? Many animals are. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Is it worth deconstructing the solar panels for the parts? Maybe, but truth be told, it's probably better to just get the fuck out of here. The base is defenseless. The longer we dawdle, the greater the chance that the base is going to have some problem that we can't deal with. So, yeah. Just give Blue-Nosed Bear a little bit of rest. Give Comots a little bit of rest. One last gorilla and straight into bed. And then they're off. Alright. Well, not that you have a bed, but you get what I mean. We just gotta go. Okay, yeah, if we get the meat back, we can certainly freeze that. Yeah, I've seen that one too, Sipstaff. It's pretty shocking, isn't it? Alright. There we go, straight to bed. So for those joining the stream, not sure what they're looking at, these three men were an away team that I just sent purposefully to attack and kill, or preferably capture, whoever they found here. We discovered two teenage girls who were sort of huddled around a... Well, they were hunting. That's why they were here. So they were hunting for food, and they managed to get 5 gorillas, which is very impressive. Shit. Comots has an infection in his right kidney. We better get that treated, then get him back as quickly as possible. Okay. Oh, really? Night Elf says they dumped a bunch of human corpses in the forest to study how humans decompose in the forest environment. Cameras caught deer eating the corpse. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Alright. So I think, yeah, if we leave now, I think we can tend on the road, can't we? Let's get the fuck out of here, frankly. That's enough. Right, pick up all that corn. Eat the corn. Let's go. We're leaving. We are leaving. Two extreme break risks. We can't stay. Sir Hook, why do you have an extreme break risk? Oh, what the fuck? What happened to you? It's crazy, dude. Go and have a proper meal. Extreme break risk, why? Right, drop your flak vest. Drop your wooden club. Drop your trousers. Phrasing on that. Just eat that quickly. Eat that quickly, then get straight to bed. Right, you three are leaving. Right, so world screen, reform caravan, back to the base as quickly as you can. Right, all three of you. Now the following items. Okay. So travel supplies. Let me pick everything specifically. We may as well, yeah, well, obviously pick up the meals that we need to eat. Right. So, items. What's of note? The skull. Right, pick up the 2 skulls. Oh, they're kind of heavy, actually. Well, okay, just take them anyway. Right. Take the skulls. 3 body? Oh, of course, the one from the thing. Take the beer. Right. Steel gladius. Remember the swords. Leave their auto pistols. Right. Leave the beds. Take the fire foam popper. That's very useful. We don't even have that tech yet. Okay. Travel supplies. The gorilla meat. All of it. We can carry all of it. Okay. Uranium knife. I did see uranium knife. Awful quality, though, and it's nearly degraded, so, nah. Light leather. Take the rest of the leather. The meds. Where are the meds? The meds. There's the meds. Take all the meds. And all the pemmican. And cool. Yeah, may as well take the berries. Why not? It's not as if we're picking them up. We're just going. I think that's it. We don't... What about these cages? They're heavy, though. How far will it slow us down? Take one of the cages? What about the gas mask? Fuck it. It's tainted. Let's go. Let's go. Change the route, though. Go straight this way, this way, this way, that way. Okay. Have we got everything? Yeah, get out of the toxic zone as quickly as possible. Let's go. Right, they're off. Yeah, they'll be there very, very soon. Alright, just don't have any mental breakdowns. And that infection, has it been dealt with? No. Allow self-tend. Can Blue Nose Bear not handle it? There we go. Yeah, it's been treated. Okay, so right now that infection is going to be a huge problem. Right. Let's get... hang on. Which bed is his? He needs a nice, clean, sterile place. That bed's all we can really do right now, and our main builder is away. Well, it's not his arm, it's his kidney, Umbra. What about Blue Nose? No, you're fine. Right, speed up time a smidge. You guys need to get over here quick. No mental breakdowns, you're on the road. Let's go. Right. Put away the corner camera. Yeah, hang in there, guys. You can do it. Where's Egleb, the Lordling? He's gone to bed. Need to watch out for that potential slave rebellion that we were warned about. Okay. Every 42 days, slave rebellion interval. Yeah, watch out. Okay. Good. The animal pen looks pretty productive. 6 wild boar from the original 2. Good, good. Get some bacon being mass produced. Can they even have a mental breakdown on the road? I believe they can. Alright. Keep moving. So minor toxic buildup of around 23%, but we're leaving the toxic area. So from here on out, it's just keep following the river. Shit. Very low mood. Okay, the sun is going down. They're resting. Okay. Shit, they're resting. Are they resting in the toxic area? I hope not. Alright. Sir Hook, what about you? Why are you so miserable, Sir Hook? Yeah, you just had a breakdown. Try to relax. Alright. So, making a cape. There we go. That'll cheer you up. So, Hook, we've made you a cape. There you go. Look. Oh, it replaces your duster. Okay. But still, you got a cape. How does it look from the front? Stylish. Oh. Lulu's howling at some foxes she sees outside, no doubt. How was the first raid? We got some gorilla meat, Sir Justin, and we killed 2 toxic, what is it? 2 toxic, what do they call it? Wasters, that's the word I wanted. But all in all, I was rather hoping for live prisoners. Ones that we can have join us. Okay, they need to keep moving as quickly as possible. Comot seems to have calmed down a little bit, but I'm more worried about his infection. So, infection major. Okay, no, good. Sort of, the immunity's getting there. So 44.7% immune, 45% infected. Yeah, you need to get over here quickly, Comots. Don't die on the road. Right. Yeah, goddammit, it's still a fucking sausage fit. Yeah. That's the... Yeah, from our perspective, Lady Revox, it was like, yes, the strong conquering the weak, the Hook fantasy. From their perspective, like, 2 teenage girls were just murdered by 3 men who just came running in out of the darkness, attacking them for no reason. Kind of horrible. Yeah, and what happens when like their friends go to the hunting site to figure out what happened and they find that they've both been decapitated? Come on, you guys moving? You guys gotta go. Right. Sun's coming up. Okay, at least the food reserves are pretty good, and the presence of the river means that we have access to quite a lot of fish, so that's nice. Right, Pythonicus is handling more crops. How are the drugs? Yeah, growing fairly quickly. Oh, good, some are nearly 50% grown. Right. Oh yes, in real life, folks, I was thinking about doing something. So, obviously it's been so warm here in the UK. And I was doing some research into potentially getting a type of air conditioning system that is typically seen in the USA. You don't really see it in the UK, owing to the fact that the bungalow that I've purchased has nothing in the loft, just insulation and dust. So apparently what the Americans do is that they have these sort of machines that they mount onto the rafters, you see, in such a way that the vibration isn't spread to the rest of their houses. And then they have these big sort of like silvery tubes that they sort of dangle to these vents. Like a ducted air conditioning system. And apparently, it might work quite well in the bungalow. I've spent quite a bit of money though, so it's like, ugh, not so sure I can justify it. Hey, sweetie. What? What do you want? What a pickle. You been good? We'll have a playtime after. Here's a treat that's a bit of a crap treat, so you probably say, ugh. Oh no, you take it. Weird. Right, there we go. Okay, so the raiders are coming back. 0.4 days away. How's Komotz's infection? So, a gunshot wound to the kidney. 69% immune, 68% infected. Good, he's getting over it. Okay. Painey says you can probably do well with a simple wall-mounted unit, outside plus inside split system. I could do, I could do, but by the looks of things, the ducted system would also work quite well in this. I've got the space for it. And then I could have the silvery tubes going to each room. What kind of system do I have right now? Alas, it's less of a system and more of just one of these shitty, like, you know, the mounted air conditioners that everyone was buying like crazy, with a tube that goes out the window through an awkwardly drilled piece of MDF, and then it's sitting in a plastic tray that leaks like a motherfucker all over the floor. Less of a system, more of a ew. Yeah. But I had to do something. I was like, both Lulu and I, years ago, were sweltering in that tiny little flat. I don't even have an insulated pipe. Yeah. Choco says, I live in Wales and have an attic office. It routinely reaches 37 degrees in the summer. Fuck. I have a split system, and it's phenomenal. Worth its weight in gold. Ducted is great, but a split system can be forked off into multiple units too. Oh. Well, thank you, Chocobo. Sorry, Choco Peels, rather, sorry. I misread it. I'll read into it then. A split system. Oh, I don't know, Sided Core. It was a while ago. Mad John says, attics are so great in summer. I love being roasted alive. When I was a kid, I actually lived, I mentioned this before, but I lived in a bedroom that was a converted section of, not an attic, but if you imagine a very, very slanted roof, on the first floor, so like the ground floor, then the first floor, there was this cubby where the slanted roof went so far down, the sloped roof, that it made like an empty void. And normally it was just used for storage. But we put down carpet and we put down wallpaper and we put in a small radiator, and it became a very, very small. You couldn't even stand up in it. It was so small. But it was my bedroom and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was my childhood bedroom. It was like a little cubby. And it had a TV in there. It had my computer desk. Just enough room for a small child-sized computer desk. Medical emergency. Yeah, it was really, really cozy. I missed that bedroom. I've got foolish fantasies of, you know, if I won the lottery or whatever. You know, if I. Okay, is he getting over it? He's getting over it. Yeah, if I ever got my old childhood house back, I'd just move back into my childhood bedroom as a full-grown adult. Silly, but. Right. Okay, the raiders are nearly home. Alright. As someone who is a full-grown adult in my childhood bedroom, fucking no, says Roboplegic. Yeah, I get you. Why is there no door between the dining room and the workshop? Good. No, not really. It's fine. Doesn't need to be, really. The dining room. Yeah, so what I'll do is I'm probably going to put in a double or maybe triple sized corridor with concrete. Then I'm going to basically have like a transit system so people can move quickly. Probably move the workshop back or move it further in. Yeah, so we'll start building around what will be the core here. Okay. Probably from north to, downwards, this way. And up. Voltic, yes. So the next bullshittery is being worked on now. It's day 4. Delivery should be early July. And it's Daisy Bullshittery Part 15. Week 1, so it's day 4, week 1. Involves putting the cut together, so the making the actual thing on the timeline, and it's going very well. I've got a near complete cut. I'm going through refinement cutting. but no text or animation work has been done. That starts next week, and it'll be about, say, 15 days of work. It's all very routine now. The cutting phase, probably about 5 days. The animation phase is 1 day for every 1 minute of footage on average. So if this one's 15 minutes, which it is, that's 3 weeks right there. And then afterwards there's a quality assurance phase 2 rework phase, which is normally another week. Maybe a bit longer if it's complicated. Leading to a production time of between, say, 4 to 5 weeks. Okay, the raiders are nearly back. Comots is he downed? He's not dead, is he? Hang on. Extreme infection. 93% extreme. Oh, he's just getting over it. It's going to be close. Oh God. Are they here? Have they made it? Fuck. He might be dead. Egleb, can you quickly... Which way to cut? Right, I've just got a hunch. Egleb, run this way. If they're coming through the south, which they might, do you think you can preach health? And will it make the difference? Oh, fuck. Where are they? They're here. Okay, where are they? Comots is... Yeah, I called it. Run. Right, get him. So extreme infection, he's in and out of consciousness. His immunity is just over it, but I'm not sure. I think if the infection reaches 100%, so maybe just stay down rather than pick him up. Not what would be better. Can we start the treatment now? No, 9 now. Okay, keep him down on the ground. Right. Yeah, don't move. Just go on the ground. Don't pick him up. So structure, zone, where is it? Sorry, what am I looking for? Furniture. Okay, sleeping spot here. Right. So pick him up. Rescue him. Go. Egleb, get over here. Let's stick him here. In that bed. Medical bed. Drop him. Right, rescue. There we go. Now stand guard over him. Right, Egleb is on his way. Preach health and see if that will be enough. 97.5. Oh, it's going to be tight. Right, Egleb. Wait, what do you mean conversion ritual? No, you need to preach. Oh, you're drafted. There we go. Okay, preach health. Oh no, you're not the same ideologian. You fool, Comots. You believe in the wrong shit. Oh no. Hey, sweetie. Hey, darling. You come say hi? The dog would like some attention, so the stream has to end fairly soon, but yes, we'll have a playtime in a minute. We'll grab your toys. We'll have a playtime, I promise. Oh, fuck. 99%? Oh no. If it reaches 100%... Fuck, don't die. Don't die. Hang on. Oh my god, he made it. Holy shit, that was close. He made it. Extreme infection. Developed immunity. My god, Comots, you were so fucking close to death. Holy shit. Get him indoors, quickly. Rescue him, bring him indoors. Save the beer. And the meat. Oh, you never do hauling. Okay, you do hauling then. Haul the gorilla meat. Egleb, you rescue him. Holy crap. Someone else come get the beer. Oh, there's no spot to store it. Okay. Go put the beer somewhere. I don't know. Kitchen, maybe? Yeah, keep it away from the Labrador. Alright. Bloody hell, bloody hell. Hey, sweetie. What's up? You just want attention, don't you? Yeah, she's not had enough attention for her liking, and therefore she wants to come up on my lap and have a cuddle. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm going to have to sit side saddle, but you can come up. Hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes. Right. Okay, it's going to be awkward. Lulu, I love you, honey, but you're... Yeah, good girl. There we go. Right. There we go. So Lulu's now awkwardly sat on my lap, getting back rubs. Hey, sweetie. I love you too. All right. So, sorry, for those who just joined there, so the escaped convict, Komots, was nearly killed by an infection in his kidney. He was part of a 3-man raid who attacked a nearby work site. And, yeah, so he took a gunshot to his kidney. He just got over it. Barely. Sorry, get rid of the floor cam. There we go. Okay, welcome back, though, raiders. Komots, do you have any gear that you need to get rid of? You're carrying an entire steel... Is it gibbet cage? Giblet cage? A fire foam popper. Very useful. So that's a sort of explosive device that will sort of coat a room in flame-resistant foam, you see. Okay, where's Egleb? Sorry, no, not Egleb. Blue-nosed bear, you're back too. You got lots of pemmican. You can drop that off in a minute. Okay. Where's all that gorilla meat? Is that it there? Panther meat. Gorilla meat. Raw butchered flesh. Doesn't specify. Yeah, okay. Yeah, gorilla meat. Alright. Not bad. It was a success. Lessons learned for next time we do another raid. We need quite a few people, and also we should take pack animals. Right. So drug production finished. Wonderful. Let's build set up a private room as a drugs lab. And start turning this into yayo for sale. Alright. Good, good, good. Fluffy says, I had a bad start in the game, so severe that I lost the game within 10 minutes and removed it from my Steam library. Well, stick with it, Fluffy. It's very, very, very good. Don't worry, that's part of it, I promise. You will lose, like, assume that your first several colonies will end in disaster. It's all part of it. You learn, okay, that guy died of an infection. This is how I stop it. Then there's a fire that rages out of control. Then a wild boar fucking manhunting event kills the wife of one of your colonists, who then her husband then goes berserk in a rage and with a shotgun through the base and shoots CJ, the artistic sort of like manly, well, the artistic shirtless guy who all he could do is cower in a storeroom. That happened. Like, one guy went berserk with a shotgun and basically eliminated my entire fucking group. CJ. It's a big story generator. Just what's one of the fun stories that I've had in RimWorld? There's been so many cool stories. Was it Norlock? We had someone called Norlock who she was like a medical, I think a medic, and essentially she went on a raid one day. She left her boyfriend behind to go out on a raid, not like a prisoner raid like we just did, but like an old school quest raid where we had to attack a group of synthetics. And as she was running through the mud, fully coated and head to toe with power armor and like with combat equipment, a synthetic took aim with its sniper and blew her fucking head off in an instant, just like that. A colonist who had been around for so long, who was in a relationship with another colonist, like a light switch, gone. Head completely blown off. It was awful. Alright. Yep, the guy killed wearing that power armor by a guy with a spear. That pissed me off. That's the fun story. The fun story would be that guy who had a mental breakdown, got the munchies, and then literally wandered out of the base. What was his name again? Literally rotted away in storage? Oh, fuck. We left the gorilla meat literally out here. Why? God damn it, guys, it's going to rot. 1 hour till it rots. You fools. Everyone's asleep apart from Eggler, but he won't do hauling because he's too much of a medieval lordling to do it. You fools! Pythonicus the slave, wake up. All that meat, don't let it go to waste. Let's go. Egleb, you're too slow. Child, Wanderbird, go. Run, get it into the freezer. Why did they put it there? There's not even a storeroom there. Oh, is it the hitching spot for the caravans? Go, 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 grab. Yoink. 2 hours, a few seconds until that goes. Fuck. Who put the teenager skulls in the fucking as doorstops, for fuck's sake? Go, 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 go. What's that? What are you eating? Eating the pemmican. Damn it. But yeah, we had one incident where a guy got the munchies and basically I lost control of him and he wandered off and there was an insect den full of giant genetically engineered insects and he wandered in straight through the front door and I thought it was suicide, he was going to get eaten, and he just wandered in and started eating the insect jelly that they had because he liked it. And then one of the giant genetically engineered monsters arrived in front of him and he literally punched it on the nose. Fucking just bonked it on the nose with his fist. No weapon, just punched it. Drunkenly punched it in the face and then walked out. I'm pretty sure I cut a highlight, or there's a highlight somewhere. It was the most hilarious, like fucking ridiculous thing I've ever seen. These incredibly powerful genetically engineered bugs, a drunk man with the munchies stole from them. Take care, Tiny Essa. Have a good one. Aetherius, I drive a two-door coupe thing, but I don't want to be too specific. I'm in the driver's seat, obviously, and Lulu has her own padded foam car seat riding shotgun. And I bought a type of foam which is like fairly stiff so it doesn't deform, and I've I put it underneath her car seat at the exact correct height that her car seat can then see out of the windows, both the front and the side. So Lulu rides shotgun and she looks out as we drive all over the place, thinking that she's got her chariot. Thank you, Archmage. Thank you very much, Archmage. Okay. Comots has made it, and there's the fire foam popper. Let's put the steel cage somewhere intimidating. Overlooking Pythonicus' bedroom. No, we'll stick it, like, out the front. Stick it there. Yeah. A metal cage for holding and displaying corpses. This horrifying sight inspires terror and disgust in observers. It's an especially brutal and effective way to terrorize slaves. Alright. Blue Nose, what are you doing? Playing a game of horseshoes? Okay. So we need more wood. Let's assign more wood for the chopping. Make more shelves for the sake of medicine. Yep, please chop all of this. Alright. The generator is down. Maybe leave it down for a minute. See if just the turbines can keep us going. Alright. Good. The art station is finished. Oh, it's been damaged because a child shot it with a revolver. Well done, Wonderbart. What are you learning about Wonderbart? How to clean a saucepan. Good, good. How to clean a spatula. Egg varieties, egg varieties, egg varieties. Good, good. Can someone dig the fucking bullet out of the art table, please? Okay. Make statues. Please make a bunch of small statues. Do we have any marble? Maybe. Probably just a little bit. Close it, please. Only 19. Mostly limestone. Okay. Just use any stone block for now, please. And let's have Sir Hooke do it. Sir Hooke the artist, if you wouldn't mind. Never mind cooking. I think we're good, frankly. Alright. Okay. So, well, not too bad, frankly. So our first raid was a success, but obviously Comot's nearly fucking died. We did get the swag in the form of a torture device thing. Pythonicus the slave, you're going to have the honour of installing this terror-inspiring device. Maybe one day your body will be in there, Pythonicus. Okay. Lulu must have been desperate for attention because she's flopped straight down. She's belly flopped on my lap. I can feel her heartbeat through my leg. She's totally chill. Huvig says, I've got a good story. Had my best crafter lose an eye in a raid. That was fine. I was making her a new one, him a new one. Then another raid happened and he lost his other eye. Still fine. Just queued another eye. Instead of staying in bed or doing simple jobs while he was missing both eyes, he started crafting high-experience motor round. High XP motor round. Not sure what that means. You were concerned. Yeah, not sure how that works. Oh! Sorry, did I misread? Mortar round. Gotcha. High explosive mortar rounds, I'm with you. Bridge says, had an ex-lover of the bride go on a murderous rage during a wedding. Tried to kill the bride's dad before being subdued. Back during my Tundrafall colony, I had a former soldier, a vat-grown soldier, picture this in your mind, folks. A workshop with someone sitting there researching or doing something. Then the door opens and a vat-grown soldier, a big woman, walks in. Big, strong woman. She walks into the workshop, picks up a marijuana spliff, smoke leaf, takes a big drag, and then just fucking dies on the spot. Because I think it was the patch at the time that smoke leaf would affect your... Where is it? Smoke leaf would affect your consciousness, and if for any reason the consciousness stat goes into the minus, you die. And so, because I think she had brain damage from a prior bullet, for a moment, the consciousness went so low that she just fucking died. Which is like a life lesson, frankly, about drugs. Like, never touch one spliff, because you just fucking die. Oh, an ancient terminal. Oh, with information about our super chalice. Where is it? Okay. Okay. They're willing to let us visit on the pretense of worshipping. Except... Where is it? There's a terminal with information about the super chalice. We should go there. Okay. So I must admit, it's actually kind of uncomfortable sitting here with Lulu like this. Okay. Right, what else do we need to do now? Get those slave quarters ready. We need to get these traps replaced as soon as possible. Comots, you stay in bed until you've fully recovered. When you've recovered, we need to go take your mining. Sir Hooke is going for a walk. Good man. Yeah, the Super Chalice is a Sports Direct mug. Alright then. Yeah, looking at the time, folks, I probably need to leave it there. It's getting quite late, and I'm sitting in such a... You can't see it, but I'm having to sit sideways because Lulu's so fat. I can't fit her anywhere near the desk, so it's rather hard to sort of sit and lean into the mic. But thank you for watching. So so our first successful raid. The base is still looking the same. We're just adding to it as best we can. So we have food. We have some medicine. We are about to get some artwork. We have some clothes, but we could certainly do with more equipment. Yeah, we need people. We need capable people, certainly. A good doctor, a good researcher. We need a decent cook, certainly. There's loads of things we need, frankly. So a good doctor and a good cook would be the best ones. And also some bloody women. It's a massive sausage fest here. Alright. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a lovely evening. I'll catch you later. So, working on the latest bullshittery, it's day 4. I've nearly finished the first cut and I'm polishing it. So, it's going fine. Everything's going fine. I'll leave you in the company of... Hang on. 2 of my clanmates are playing. Digby, what's he doing? Digby is playing that Bond game thing. I'll leave you with him. So, this is ZF Digby. I'm sure he would appreciate any support you want to give him. Thank you again. Have a lovely evening. And catch you later. Thank you, Archmage and Storks.
Mr. Womble, thank you for the raid, sir.
A second device.
Hello, Cressida.
Cressida.
Oh,
Cressida, I'm coming. Step.
uh-oh.
Remove.
James, I can't feel my...
Bond? Which way did he go? I blacked out for a second and the son of a bitch was gone. 009. Of course, it was a bloody suicide mission. He used himself as bait to get to me and that... There! That's him! Bond, go! I'll take care of her. Don't let him get away.
I paid the price, James.
Get back here, you prick.